Now, welcome back, guys, on the new season of Baki Hanma, Son of Ogre 2021. Now, the previous episodes was pretty intense, seeing how Baki Hanma was able to use an imaginary illusion to summon his opponents, Iron Mike Tyson and Praying Mantis, and defeated them in his own rights. Now, will that be enough to take on his father, Yujiro Hanma? That question, I don't know. What I can say is, let's check out the next episodes and see what took place. The intro has a little funk to it. A little bit of funk to it. Funk music. Personally, my own opinion, I will say that seeing how fast he is and seeing how he's able to use his imaginary ability to summon his opponents, and not only did he summon them, he made sure that he summoned them in their absolute best and nothing more. He didn't downgrade them in any way, shape, or form. I would say he might be ready. He just might. But we haven't seen what Yujiro Hanma has been doing this whole time. Knowing him, he doesn't stop training. The ogre himself, 1 hour. He's been doing this. In this type of current. With a smile on his face. Hmm. Hey! Yeah, speaking of that, he jumped out of the pool, landed on his 2 feet instead of using the damn ladder to climb out. Did he just brush it off? Now, is he right on what he's just said? Yes. What he just said. What is real and what is fake is fake. Mm. Right in the eyes, in front of his securities. What must have happened? Hmm. Baki. Why why would he do that? His goal is to get caught? What's his purpose with Biscuit Oliver? Why would he go through this such? Why would he go so? I wonder why he will go through this trouble to meet Oliver. Arrest, detention, the trial, verdict. Oh, he purposely get himself sent to jail or prison to go meet Biscuit Oliver. Hmm. Someone has a weapon in them. Because I can't say on them. They must have it in them somewhere. No. Mr. Unchained. What about those five criminals? Speck, Bokoski, um, and the other three. He told you not to make eye contact. Yeah. The Unchained. Mr. Unchained is living large. He's living large. It doesn't look like a prison at all. It looks like a mansion or something. Hmm. Wow. He knows. Hmm. Ooh, first strike. He attacks. Biscuit ain't no punk. His muscle is so dense. You think Baki's muscle is dense? This man sitting down. Number two. Interesting. Why did the guard leave? Oh, okay. He's still. I thought they had taken him to go meet number two. Hmm. Oh, Iron Mike is not number two. Interesting. Holy crap. Who is this? Could it be Jack Hanma? Because I believe he's the only one who got that kind of physique and that type of design or something. It's not Jack Hanma. You best not. What the fees is going? He's not even the. Well, that will give him respect at least. That will take a lot of enemy off him based on how he got himself in here. This boy ain't taking no for an answer. He is not taking no for an answer. Ah! Sorry. Let's continue. He's not taking no for an answer. So if he takes out number two, then he will be the next to take on Biscuit Olivier. I think on the next upcoming episodes, I think I'm going to switch it to Japanese version because I need to get that Japanese feel to this as well. You know, I did the first two English version. I'm gonna do the others in Japanese versions. He comes and takes the guard's cigarette and lights it up. Well, I guess, when you reach a ranking level, Hmm. Now, this. He's about to challenge him, and they're as relaxed as ever. That's an iron spoon that he just turned into a fork. Even though it's iron like that. And you know, in prison, oh, I believe he shouldn't have done this. Indeed. Mm! He's giving him a gun? I don't think that's the case. That's the move Baki used on Ali Jr. His own move. Hmm. He's stupid. What? How can you allow him to touch you first? He busted his eardrum. The big guy is. I don't think he busted it. He didn't. He didn't bust. What in the blue moon did he do to him? He can't take another step. Did it? He just killed him. Oh man. Hmm. I believe Baki has seen at least enough to know what he must do. He has seen enough to understand where he is and the rules that guards this place. It's just different from. A pirate. Is that he kind of looks like Sokorsky, right? Hmm. Hmm. He's in front of, oh, in front of his house. Now, how does that feel? Now, that's how people that you mm-hmm. Alrighty, alrighty. Now there you have it, folks. Another episode's on Baki, son of Ogre. Um, the stage has been set actually. Um, it looks like Baki won't be taking on Guevaru. I don't know how that is gonna happen if he still wants to take him out, right? But in order to fight Biscuit Oliver, he's gonna have to take out or take on Guevara. That's the only way Biscuit will accept his challenge. Other than that, Biscuit will not accept his challenge. And I believe the reason why Baki went through or is going through all this trouble getting to Biscuit Olivia is to see and match his strength if he is worthy enough, right? To take on his father Yujiro Hanma. On the next episodes, we will get to see what the next situation is going to be. How the fight is gonna go on. Will Baki get his way? I mean, seeing how Guevaru is like number 2, and Guevaru has beef with Biscuit Oliver because he believed that Biscuit Oliver is, because he's number 1, he is living in a luxurious zone. You know, he is living in a luxurious proximity, and he no longer fight as he should anymore. And because of that, he doesn't show himself. He doesn't come out. He stays in his zone all the time. And due to that, no one takes him seriously. You can pretty much say that the wall or the quarters where Biscuit Olivia is, the people around there respect him. And in this side of the quarters of the prison, the people around Guevara respect him. So it's kind of number 1 is here, number 2 is here. So in order to stay on top, in order to be number 1, number 2 will have no choice. If he doesn't appreciate or if he doesn't like his position anymore, he wants to take on number 1 to fight number 1. And if he defeats Biscuit, then he will assume the position of number 1 out of 4,000 plus inmates. That is big. And Baki, after watching everything thus far, Baki did say, it's not because you're the strongest. It's simply because you're well respected. But he is, Guevara is strong in his own rights. I mean, to other inmates, how, I don't really know, but for the fact he is number 2 around his quarters, around his block, I gotta say that to be number 2 is not easy for him to go through all the other inmates to get to that number, you know. And I'm looking forward to see what's gonna happen. Will Baki allow Guevara to fight Biscuit and then take on Biscuit after that, or will he take out Guevara and put himself in number 2 position and then go fight Biscuit Oliver? If I were him, since the fight is already set up to happen, I will wait for Guevara to fight Biscuit, at least weaken him a little bit as much as he could. And then whoever wins, then I'll take them on, because they will be fighting each other. They will be taking damage. As not that that will matter that much when it comes to Biscuit Oliver. It wouldn't matter really. That man, like, Guevara got to hit Biscuit Oliver so hard to bypass all those thick and dense muscle to really, really harm him. On that note, I'm going to digress it here. Stay safe, keep on keeping on, and stay tuned for more episodes. Sweet.